back with another video. So, hold on a minute. I need to sip my Arizona. So basically, guys, we will be doing okay, so basically, I know by the title of this video, you're looking at this as like, so here's my character. And of course, I'm all a 99 overall. So, my guy is currently 6'2". He's very good, okay? Please don't bully me in the comments section below, so. So guys, he is a KC, since I'm a fan of Kansas City, which is okay. But I want to see how good Mikey here would be, how good he would be as a punter. Now, I've always wanted to try this with this guy. Now, I need to find out which one it's called. Is it a P? Yeah, it's a P. It's not a K, because a K is for kickoff, I believe. Let's go Hurley. Boom, edit, and let's put him as a P. We're not putting him on defense right now, though. We cannot put him on defense. So, there you go. Let's see how he can do in a game. Now, I'm expecting... Bro, you're not supposed to be a, Guys, he's not supposed to be a running back. I accidentally put him on right receiver. He's supposed to be on right receiver. Okay, there you go. It's it. Wait. Is, yes, Gronkowski's still on there. So guys, I'm trying to make sure. Wait, the Buccaneers don't have an SB. What the hell? Wait, does the Chargers have one? What? They're what? Okay. Alright, this is weird. Wait, the Bears. Wait, they all have one. It's just like some teams, like the Bears don't have one. It's just confusing. Here, let me say this, N-T-Y. And tie. Alright guys, so this is gonna be a random team going against Kansas City. So we're gonna be playing on Pro, which I never ever play on Pro. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're facing the Giants. Okay. We're gonna be facing the Giants, people. So I want to see how good he really is as a I really want to know how good he is as a punter. So basically, if I have 4th down, I'm obviously gonna have to punt. Or actually go for it. Actually, no, Mikey's pretty fast, so I got something good. Alright, so we got this on Pro. If it accidentally went on Rookie, I'm sorry. But I actually want to. Don't worry about the background, guys. About my dad, just don't worry about that. So yeah, enjoy the video. So let's do this. And I have no people in the live right now, so. I don't completely buy it. Alright guys, so let's do this.
Okay, Coach, we'll first open way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Giants and the Kansas City Chiefs. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here are the Giants.
I gotta make sure that he's actually as the punter. And again, guys, don't worry about the background.
2 weeks?
Shut up.
Well, all right. So
okay, he's the punter. Okay. I wanted to make sure of that.
We've always had a peaceful transfer of power all the way up until Donald Trump.
It's ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback, a multiple-time Pro Bowler. It's, of course, Eli Manning.
I still remember a scouting report that a former Giants GM had on Eli Manning coming out of Mississippi. He simply said he has it. And we always talk about the it factor, which means they're going to play large in big moments, in key situations, and Eli Manning has always had that.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Manning, it's complete to Golden Tate. The 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, 58 yards. as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had to...
Guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm lowering down a level for them. They can intercept me as all they want, but, like... I'm cheating a little bit, guys. Don't worry. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I cheated in the video. Please.
Right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Let's do this. Alright.
This is taken at his 4.
And
he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 26. Mahomes now to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Williams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh my God. You really had to do that? You serious?
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Okay.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They can't stop us.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
I'm done. I'm giving this one heavy.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Are you serious?
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. On second down, here's Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the pass, or sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Let's go, dude, tighten up.
We have another Williams.
Let's go, dude, tighten up.
Williams. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
Big stop, dude. Big stop. Let's go.
At the 40-yard line.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
We're going to decline it.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
I don't know how.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Alec Ogletree able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
What?
Manning now on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Manning. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Manning to throw once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
I know.
So
I said
second and goal,
disrespect.
and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Again, it's Manning. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within strike? Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. From the 29, Manning looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Watch out for Hill on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, they either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Manning now to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty. But there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it. Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
But normally you line up to kick a field goal on 4th down. But in this situation, they decided to do it a little bit early and then still ran a fake.
I'm just shaking my head because this is everything about this situation is so weird. They lined up. We didn't know what they were doing. They went for it, and lo and behold, they got it.
Yeah, that's the bottom line right there. I think they confused everyone so much. that they got the first down without confusing themselves.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Now Manning. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. Manning now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Manning finding his target. It's Cody Latimer. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
To throw is Manning. And that's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now Manning. That's into the hands of the tight end Ellison. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And Rosas puts this one through. But hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a first down. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
This is taken near the 13. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but
that didn't even hurt. In fact, the cold water hurt more because he stuck my hand in a bucket of ice. And the bucket of ice, the cold from the bucket of ice hurt far more than a firecracker did. But anyway, I digress from that. But I put in there that my parents used to spank me, and that I was raised by a quote-unquote village, and that this village was allowed to punish me as they saw fit also. Basically inferring that they were allowed to know I didn't say it like that. Not for the village at least, but for my parents. I did also put, because one of the chapters was about child abuse, and that how everything now is child abuse, not back in the 80s. So, I put down that something you and I had talked about a really long time ago now.
Alright guys, let's get a redemption.
We never felt unloved. Right? And I think that's the difference between abuse and a spanking. Because in one way, you're showing your kid you love him by punching him in his fucking face. Yeah, basically, like, I love you, as you're bleeding all over the carpet. You know, and on the other hand, you're smacking your kid because they disrespected an adult. And then 5 minutes later, you're giving them a hug and saying that you love them. Right? So what did we get? We got smacked with a board, and then, oh, we love you. Like, we're mad, but we love you anyway. It's okay. Things will be fine. Right, you're being punished because I do love you, and I want you to be a constructive adult.
Okay.
I want you to grow up in this, you know, like this or whatever, to be like a certain way.
all right, Coach.
I thought you were outside, honestly. So
Okay.
I really think though, right, that, you know, you and I, like I said, you and I have talked about it, but I really think that's the difference. You know, I put in there that my parents reaffirmed their love to me after punishing me, like almost without saying. Maybe not so much as I got older, but definitely when I was younger. And maybe that's why I never felt like abuse. Or maybe because they just didn't hit us often enough.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Kansas City Chiefs. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
My dad was rarely ever home. Not to mention he was a big fucking dude. So, I mean, twice the size he is now. Anyway.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And this will be spotted on the other side. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And an alley to run. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he that he's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss, gets his confidence back up, and who knows, they may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And New York set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Faking the give to Barkley, now Manning. He completes it to Tate. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Giants have taken the lead. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, You see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Here we go.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline.
You haven't done any. And you were trying to convince me to buy you a $35 jersey. I called Kel this morning, looking for somebody to talk to, anybody, and about my stress, and she was like, I can hear it in your voice, how stressed you are. I called her at 2 o'clock or 2:30, and she immediately said, oh, you sound better. Like, yeah, I'm way better. I was way better after I ate something, actually. But, holy fuck. Well, these money problems are never going to go away. So, now that I'm hoping to break the cycle. I had a new thought, though, about what I can do, or what I can go to college for. Physician's assistant. I don't particularly care for sick people. But I do particularly care for $200,000 a year. I know.
Talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, but they're going to file it away for the future.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 9, Manning. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
Well, we've seen a lot of
first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen...
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The sack is by Janoris Jenkins coming in off the corner. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's fourth.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Giants are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Throwing now is Manning. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Manning going to try and throw on third down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
A first down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On second and 11 now. Manning, that's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. From the gun, it's Manning. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Manning out to the right here to Shepard.
Hey, let's go. Get set.
So a very tight first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Manning now on first down. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Manning now to throw. That one caught by Ellison. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he?
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will shave one more off this lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got this.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. And they're going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45.